Today we're taking a look at a Fuyet Mini gaming PC, and yeah, it's literally called the Fuyet Mini PC.
And we're really hoping to find the fun in it, but I'll be honest with you, based on the fact you can't buy it anymore on Amazon, I have yet to find the fun. Let's talk about that after a word from today's sponsor.
Are you tired of squinting at your tiny screen while gaming or watching movies? If you are, then say hello to Ray Neo Air 2s, the glasses that turn any device into a personal big screen experience. These sleek, lightweight smart glasses let you connect your favorite devices via USB-C, giving you the personal big screen experience anytime, anywhere. Whether you're traveling, gaming, or just relaxing at home, they make screen time better than ever. The Ray Neo Air 2 is designed for comfort and style. Unlike bulky VR headsets, these glasses weigh just 78 grams, making them easy to wear for extended periods. Setting them up is also effortless. Just plug them in and start using them instantly. No complicated installs or extra software to deal with. Whether you're gaming, working, streaming, or just watching your favorite show, Ray Neo Air 2s deliver a crisp, immersive experience with minimal effort. You can play your favorite games in stunning HD. Recently, I've been into Monster Hunter Wilds and was shocked to see how well these glasses held up while playing the game. So if you're already into mobile gaming or just watching movies on planes, then take a look at the Ray Neo Air 2s using the links in our description down below. Now, let's get back to the video, shall we?
All right, let's see what's so fun yet mini about this gaming PC.
So every so often we find some just totally out there PCs on Amazon that honestly when we buy them, they disappear. So just warning to you guys, if you only want something you can actually buy, this is probably not the video for you, at least at the time recording this video. But this is a Fuyet Mini PC, which is different than your traditional like APU Mini PC. It's a custom-built mini PC, and it features a interesting CPU, an Intel Xeon D1581 and a 1650 Ti mobile.
Yeah, I mean, what's cool about this is it literally looks like a tower. Like this looks like a really small version of a computer that we would build here on the channel. Look at this interesting
Wait, so is that an actual GPU?
Yeah, this is like an actual, what is this supposed to be?
So it's a 1650 Ti.
Oh, that's mobile only.
Which is mobile, so I'm worried now because it's probably going to be a modified driver GPU kind of setup here. But a little bit of backstory on the CPU, the Xeon D1581, the listing says it's a 12-core 24-thread. Let me do that. The listing says it's a 12-core 24-thread, but if you look at Intel's website, it's a 16-core 32-thread. What's going on in here?
NVIDIA.
Oh, wow, that looks so legit, guys.
Oh, yes.
It's still, the 1650 Ti Mobile was released in 2020. It's a Gen 3 card, similar to like an RX 470 if you're talking like desktop performance. But yeah, it's a laptop GPU, so off to a great start.
This is interesting. It's it kind of reminds me of the S300, where we have a Gen 3 vertical riser that comes onto this side. So this is only the whole side for the GPU. But it's kind of cool the fact that it looks like we could swap the GPU technically.
One thing you can't swap is that CPU because it is a BGA CPU, meaning ball grid array, which means it's a soldered CPU basically. The pin layout is so that you can solder it to a motherboard, so there's really no upgrading you can do with this thing. The CPU was released back in around 2016 with a 65-watt TDP, so small cooler should do just fine. But yeah, this looks like a very proprietary setup.
It's ECC RAM.
That sounds about right.
You see all the ICs on it?
It should be, how much RAM should we have gotten here?
It looks like 32?
32?
Yeah, 32 gigs. And it is Samsung. It's actually, this is legit RAM that probably came out of a workstation or a server.
This is such a weird, because like, look how this PCI slot is set up. It has to be designed specifically for this.
You definitely ain't swapping it. Well, if you look at the I.O. too, it's literally cut out. So this is probably some weird like not OEM, but it's an aftermarket board that some company makes, and then another company said, oh, we can make a case for this and put in a graphics card. And you know, I just realized this powers. It's a brick, that's what it is.
So it's an external brick. SSD is a 1 terabyte SSD, by the way, as well.
Power connector.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh God, this is Brick City, baby. That's a brick right there.
How many watts is this brick? 180 watts, 180.5.
Okay.
If we didn't have that 0.5, we would probably blow up.
And the rest here is a Wi-Fi adapter, really long Wi-Fi adapter with a power cord. And then all the instruction stuff is certificate. Wait, okay, what is?
Oh, certificate of conformity. They've conformed.
They conform to society. Certificate of conformity.
I just noticed the SSD is Durler. It's a Durler 1 terabyte.
Actually, this is quite boring.
All right, well, I'm gonna plug it in. And what do we pay for this?
$350.
Oh, okay. Well,
so the price is not crazy. It is incredibly random components that you kind of question reliability in the long run. But if it works out the gate, which I have concerns considering it's not on Amazon anymore and has a 2.5 star rating, if it does work out of the gate, then hey, it's cool, it's unique, but We got to see if it can actually do some gaming.
This feels like something that got leaked from AliExpress.
Yeah, this is one of those where I think I was probably 3 or 4 pages deep on Amazon just saying, I haven't looked in a while, and this popped up.
GPU fan spinning.
And then they got some RGB on the CPU fan, but it's just red, blue, green. What's that noise?
The GPU fan. GPU fan's a little bit crunchy.
Why is doing that? I'm gonna pull up the Amazon reviews just so we can get an idea of what we're getting into here, because I bought this with no reviews. Other people managed to find it and buy it as well. Surprise. So 1 star from CBeeve saying, computer freezes badly. That was March 16th. That was literally 2 days ago. Mike White says, good little machine. Good machine to be upgraded from Windows 7 to 11. March 5th, this is a 5-star. Portable and powerful. I've been using this computer for the past few days, and it's great for gaming small and quiet. Worst PC and customer support 2 days ago. This is a long one. I did get a PC, look at this picture from the seller. I did not get a PC that was able to support Windows 11 Pro. Okay, well, there you go. It's just a long thing about how to
really
support.
upset about Windows 11 Pro.
Yeah, so it seems like the average consumer is buying this because they wanted to upgrade from a computer that doesn't support Windows 11, and this one is cheap and it doesn't. But
which is weird because didn't you said the CPU was 2016?
2016. Normally, like the old Xeons, like they normally have longer support for newer operating systems. But again, this could be a very weird socket that's just not supported. So we're gonna plug it up. If you have any issues getting it working, we'll jump right back in here. But for now, I'm looking to have some fun with this Fuyet Mini PC.
I'm gonna put the side panels back on so we can see if it overheats. All right, guys, we are playing Apex Legends on a Fuyet Mini gaming PC, and doing some controls, so pretty hectic. A lot of stuff going on. I'm kind of surprised.
This is doing better than I thought.
Yeah, we're running 1080p. We are using NVIDIA Reflex. This game really doesn't have any upscaling though, and we're doing like pretty high settings, honestly. And this just goes to show too, Apex is a really well optimized game. It runs on like everything, it feels like.
Yeah, we're gonna be playing reasonable games here. Obviously, we'll throw some stress on this towards the end of the video, but hey, I mean, the GPU is putting in work. One thing we forgot to mention is the CPU. The base clock is 1.8 gigahertz, with the boost being 2.3. Good thing we're at 2.3, because running 1.8 across all those cores, not gonna be great. 203 isn't amazing either, but the GPU doesn't seem to be too far held back right now.
Pretty crazy too, like the CPU's like barely even being used.
I know people are talking about this being like overheating, and based on just feeling this and the fact that we're only pulling, the temps are fine. We're pulling more than I thought, about 130 watts right now. It's not really in territory where I even think it's overheating at all.
No, and I mean, we're not really utilizing everything, so maybe certain games, but I mean, we're not like super far off on the GPU at least, so I wouldn't think it'd get much worse than this. Come on.
Oh, let's go.
Oh my god, his movement is insane.
That guy games on a 59.
Oh. It's my controller gaming. Oh.
Whoa, no, not that time. Oh, that was cooked.
Oh my god. Oh. Dude, how am I supposed to do this? There we go. They're infiltrating.
Oh no! This is their push. They're popping holes.
It feels like it.
Oh my god.
I cannot believe that just hit.
Better than expected performance though.
Yeah, no, that was really good performance, surprisingly, for how bad the CPU feels like it should be for gaming.
Next game. All right, guys, we are now in Fortnite. DX11, unlimited frame rate, 1080p, far view distance, low textures, and as we were saying during the intro, welcome to Fort Chunk. Yeah, running these low settings, obviously we're gonna be more CPU bound, and when you have a 16-core, 32-thread processor running at 2.3 gigahertz, sometimes more cores isn't better, especially when you're playing a game like this. You really want some faster cores, but we'll see. We've had good luck with those Xeon combos on AliExpress that don't boost up very high. Some of them are below sub 3 gigahertz, so we'll see. But yeah, so far, a little bit chunky. Performance mode might help you out a bit here because of such a low clock speed. Great.
Oh, this one's real. This one's real.
Oh! Yeah! Off that bike! Oh, how am I out of ammo? Oh! No!
Ooh.
The lag!
The burrito got you.
The lag! All right, is that Tomb Raider?
Whoa, with the double pumps?
But hey, you know what? The CPU is gonna hold you back. You're gonna get those stutters. This is probably a Lock 60 experience, but hey, what we're gonna do is we'll run some built-in benchmarks. Some stuff is a little more demanding, 3D Mark and everything. I will see if we can update the GPU drivers. From there, we'll have kind of a consensus on this thing, because it hasn't crashed, it hasn't been a disaster, but is it really worth buying if you find it? Talk about it.
All right, gamers, we just got done benchmarking this little mini PC, and I gotta say, I was pretty surprised at the fact that looking at the processor and the really low clock speed and high core count, I figured this thing was not gonna be good for gaming at all, but with that mobile GPU, it actually did pretty good in every game we threw at it for the price, and on top of that, it's a pretty cool looking build, and we were able to get the NVIDIA app actually working with this graphics card with no issues.
Which is actually kind of strange, because normally these cards never want to update. So that's a good sign for the longevity, at least when it comes to the graphics card. The other benchmarks are as follows. We ran CS2 1080p low settings to really see what that CPU is all about. And this is where things start to get a little hairy for the CPU. We only average 66 FPS with a 1% low of 40. We have a clock speed of 2.3 gigahertz. That's gonna happen. Elden Ring 1080p low, we only got 30 to 40 FPS on average. We actually ran Wukong on low settings with FSR and got an average of 63, a max of 79, a minimum of 30, but we were getting a warning for 4 gigs of VRAM because the 1650 Ti mobile is a GPU with only 4 gigs of VRAM, so again, limiting in newer games.
Our 3D Mark score was a little bit low. It was 3,864, which is a 9 cent per point, and honestly for a pre-built and it being a mini ITX kind of unique pre-built, that's not really a terrible score.
But for $350, if you can actually find this thing, it's not horrible. Again, if you're looking at something with a lot of longevity and you really want to be sure that this is going to be a really awesome working PC, I can't really give you that promise right now because it is very weird components that could die at any moment, but it was fun to even take a look at this PC and know that it exists on Amazon. So if you want to look yourself on Amazon to see if it's back in stock, link in the description down below will be an affiliate link and it will help us out. Let us know what you think of this Fun Yet PC down below. And guys, are you having fun yet?
So as always, we hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you check out our other 2 YouTube channels and also our twitch.tv/ToastyBros, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And we'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.
So this PC right here may or may not be for sale at PCBros.tech yet. We're still making that decision, but we do have a lot of great PCs that range from 30-day all the way up to 1-year warranties.
PCBros.tech, we sell gaming PCs, gaming laptops, and so much more. You just go ToastyBros on checkout. You'll save 3% on your next purchase. See you guys later. Goodbye.